Hello, I'm Diane and welcome to Extra. Today we talk to Dr. Arno Weine for our weekly health tips and we see how the NBC staff are saving lives. But before that, Kashmir Wakan visited a driving school.
Driving is a skill learned through continuous practice and is mastered through confidence. Salvation Army Driving School is among the many available in Port Moresby. It is also one of the oldest.
We provide driving lessons for learner driving students. It takes maximum of 2 weeks. We offer 10 lessons for those who haven't got any license or any driving experience in their life.
You push it back to a third gear and bring back to second and stop and get ready to push it to the first gear. Balance your leg from the clutch and your accelerator to move.
In Papua New Guinea and many other countries, the legal age to drive is 18 years and above. We were lucky enough to follow 18-year-old Sally through a first driving experience.
Release your handbrake stop. Repeat that. Okay, signal zone.
We're going this way now?
Yes. Alright, balance your leg from your clutch and your accelerator. Easy and softly. Easy. Up, yeah, up, easy, clutch up, easy. Up. Easy, easy. Now push it back to your first gear, clutch down. Let's go, easy, easy. Let's go. No, take your clutch off. From now on, we tried. This is very, she's picking it up very good now.
Brave Sally has passed her first lesson out of 10, which means she has 9 more lessons before she can actually drive on the road.
That's it. Okay, try your third gear now.
Oh wow.
No. Okay, speed it up first. Speed it up. All right, try your third gear now. Easy and nice. Most hardest thing is to like runabout because this is latest one. If you take your, the before ones, manual ones, if you take your legs out from the clutch, that vehicle. But this one, if you take your legs out from the clutch too quickly, the engine cuts off. But you have to balance your leg from your clutch and your accelerator. Bring it halfway. When it's moving, you take your legs off. And then you start changing it back to second gear. But if your leg is not on the full clutch and you're changing your gears will be slow because your leg is not on the full clutch. If your leg is on the full clutch, and then engage right into its position if your clutch is right down.
Less scared of driving on the road, I guess.
So about your confidence, you're not confident enough to drive on the road?
No, I'm not 100%. I think I'm like 30 maybe.
So let's see 50-50.
Yeah.
So what are some of the hardest things you're still struggling with?
The clutch and the brakes and whatnot. But I'm good.
This is your what lesson?
My first lesson.
First lesson, you still have 9 lessons.
Yes.
That should be okay. You think you can make it after the 10th lesson or maybe the 5th?
Yeah, maybe the 5th. I mean, Watson's a really good instructor, so yeah, really good.
All drivers need to know the importance of driving and the good and bad consequences carried with it if they are not careful.
Most important thing about driving is safe driving. We encourage students to be safe drivers because they will be live, they will be carrying a lot of people around, they will be carrying their life also is You got to make sure you look after yourself and the welfare of others who are at the back of you on your vehicle. Since you are driving, their life is in your hand. So we encourage our students to be safe, cautious every time they take a driving license. No drinking, no alcohol, don't take those bad habits. You got to concentrate on yourself and put yourself on the shoes of everyone in your car.
There are many driving schools available in Port Moresby, and all new drivers are encouraged to enroll in these schools to attain a proper license through their procedures.
If you haven't yet learned how to drive, that could prove to be useful. Next, Constance Karwa brings us this story on NBC staff donating blood to save lives.
Giving blood or donating blood is not an everyday experience or activity for an individual, and it may be something you may do or may not. However, donating blood for a good cause is a must to do if it's saving someone else's life or even your own. Extra had a chat to the young NBC tribers to share their experiences when they donated blood as part of the Youth Blood Drive campaign here at NBC headquarters.
It was quite an experience. It wasn't my first time giving blood, it was actually my second time. And the first time I gave blood overseas, so I was pretty comfortable with that. But I guess the biggest challenge for me was getting over the fact that all of the stories of the needles, not being safe, or otherwise maybe you might contract a disease or something. That was the biggest challenge for me. But actually just going into it, just getting over that and saying that to myself that, well, we'll be helping another life.
Some shared their past experiences.
I gave blood. Unfortunately, I didn't tell the nurse that I didn't have a proper breakfast in the morning. And so right after giving blood, when everything was over, my bag was full. It felt like someone was gradually putting weights on my head. Eventually, I wake up and I'm on the floor. So that was the most terrifying experience ever.
Also encouraging young Papua New Guineans to take a lead in such activities for a worthy cause.
It's kind of cool knowing that my blood will run through someone else's veins. I mean, wow. Maybe I might even meet that person, and say, hey, we're kind of almost related now. We're blood brothers or something. But it comes down to the thing as well, like you're helping someone. It might seem like something simple. Blood is something we have a lot of, and our body can do without, say, 500 mils of blood. We can still survive. So it doesn't cost us anything to give blood. And I just felt like it was an excellent opportunity. I felt probably warm inside, even though my skin was really cold and my face was pale. I felt warm inside knowing that hopefully I am helping out another person out there with that. And it was kind of cool that I might have some blood brothers and sisters out there.
It's important to give blood because you save a life. There's the blood donation going around, the corporate blood donation, and on the tag after you donate blood, it says, I just donated blood and saved a life. So I think it's important to give blood because you save a life.
As well, if you're worried about the needles being, clean or not clean, they do it really professionally. I mean, they do it right in front of you as well. They got a fresh needle out to prick my finger to test whether I was capable of donating blood. They also got me a fresh bag. Everything was sealed, and everything they had that was used went straight into the bin straight afterwards. Nothing was reused. Gloves were changed after every single person, so you don't have to worry about that.
There are trained professionals at hospitals to take care of you, whatever may happen, you passing out. So give blood, you will save a life.
It's a very sterile, very safe process, and we try to make sure that we screen the blood for bloodborne diseases like HIV, hepatitis B and C, and syphilis before giving it to the patient. So we make sure that the health of the donor and the patient is safeguarded throughout the process. I would encourage young Papua New Guineans to get into the habit of giving blood regularly. There's a few things you can do to contribute to your society, and we believe donating blood is one of the best ways because you are directly saving a life. And it may not be someone you know, but we never know when a family member might need blood and our fellow Papua New Guinean has donated blood to save their lives. You can donate blood at Pongen Blood Bank. We're located under Ward 7 at 3 Mile, and we're open from 9 to 3 every day, from Monday to Sunday. And we also try to do blood drives at schools, and that's also a great opportunity for students to donate blood.
Great effort there by the NBC staff. Coming up, Dr. Arno Weiner joins us for afternoon tea.